Welcome to The Truth. We're your hosts,
Gaby
and Neta.
So, you might remember us from two of us were in Style by Starlight, and we were also in Keeper of the Lost Cities. Be sure to check those out.
Yeah, they're really cool.
First things first.
We're going to be talking about truth. But first, we'd like to show you a book that we've read in class.
Nothing but the truth. And the truth is what we're talking about in this book.
It is also by Abby. It is a great book. Mostly it's written in script version, which is really cool.
It used to be a play.
Yeah, that's a really cool
fact.
So, multiple perspectives of truth. That's what we're going to be first learning
Talking
about.
about first. Okay. So,
I think that...
Okay, so I honestly think the most important perception of truth is that the boy Philip thinks that his truth is either his singing or humming. But Miss Norwin's truth was he was making a disturbance in the class. And Dr. Polani's truth is he was making a huge disturbance in the class and he had to get suspended.
Yes, and then it gets nationwide, and lots of people are like, "Oh my gosh, Philip, keep on singing the national anthem. We support your patriotism."
Because it said kicked out for patriotism because his dad takes him to Ted Griffin, his neighbor, who's running for school board, and he's with the newspaper lady. And so he asked
Jennifer.
and she asked if he can write something about it, and his dad's like, yes, it could be good for him, but he's like, sure, and
so he wants to be on the track team, and his parents say that he can get on the track team only if he gets good grades, and that's what's
good.
Well, the school says that. It's the school that says that.
Okay, so the second thing we're going to talk about is how does power influence truth. And so Dr. Polani sort of suspended him. He's because the assistant principal, and he just decided he's a punishment guy. But he's just apparently there was never a rule that you couldn't sing. But then
it does say, and we quote, "Stand in respectful silence while we play the national anthem."
But the superintendent doesn't know that, or they just made it up. But I think that every time that power gets higher, it influences truth. They start making up oh no, that's not true. And then they make Miss Norwin resign to be oh, we kicked her out because they want them to do the budget and just be oh my god, the school's so great. Public.
Yeah. So we're also going to be talking about our personal reflection on the book.
Neta, you may go first.
Well, I think it gives a good moral about truth. It actually tells us something that we haven't really been thinking about. And that is that truth can get really messy. I mean, was he singing? Was he humming? Was he creating a disturbance? We don't really know the people that, from, California, it, happens in, Boston or, New Hampshire. Or, Philadelphia.
Check. It's in...
You check. And basically, they're they might get a whole different thing, and they don't know nobody really knows the real story, except for Miss Norwin and Philip Malloy, which is the boy that, it's fine, it's the boy that,
I think it's New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So, my reflection on the book is that the truth can also just change right away. So we played a game of telephone, and so by the second person, I was like the fourth or fifth person. She changed it because she heard something different. So every time people keep changing, I just heard like something about like a pie. I don't remember.
It was something about Abraham Lincoln, and it was like, as Abraham Lincoln said, we cannot escape from history. And I heard like ASAP, Abraham Lincoln escaped from history.
I just heard escape from history, but that also really, so as you can see, it changes by the second person. What my truth is, like, I ate cake, and Neta's truth could be like
eating cake.
Yeah, my truth doesn't have to be Neta's truth. Because if I say something a lie, that's other people's truth. So you never know if it's real truth or a fake truth. And my also reflection on the book is that the school really doesn't want to get a lower budget.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Poleni, they're like blaming Miss Narwin of the suspension, but really it was Dr. Poleni that did the suspension. She did not want Philip Moore to get a suspension, but because Dr. Poleni is in a higher rank, then they were like, nope, it's Miss Narwin. She should just resign.
And what I realized is they tend to over-exaggerate newspaper people. He wasn't kicked out. He was suspended. But another singing, they said singing. It's because they want to make it a bigger story, and they decided it was going to go nationwide. So it isn't like Philip's heart. His dad really wanted to do it because he was like in a rough spot with his work, and now he's just like, yeah. And in the book, he's like, your mom said I should be more encouraging. His dad said that, and I'm just like, you don't say that. You have to be like nice. You just try to be more encouraging. It's like this: the ranks fill up. Okay, might want to fill up.
Put it on the ground.
Fill up. Then it goes to like Miss Norwood. Then it goes to like Dr.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the
Dr. Down.
Then Albert.
Maybe Albert Seymour.
The board.
The board.
I don't know how many there are. I'm sorry. And then goes Albert Seymour, the superintendent, who does not know anything about this rule.
Yeah.
Oh, back to Neta.
So I really like the book. As I said, in the end, should we spoil the book?
I'm sorry, we
don't
didn't have
know.
to spoil the book.
We don't know.
But he decided that because like everyone in this class was like, no, Miss Narwin is the best, and they got really mad at him when they made her.
the person who he has a crush on.
And she had to make her resign. So everyone got mad at him, and so he's like, I don't want to go to school anymore. I don't want to go to school anymore. So his parents.
So basically, in the end, Washington Academy, it's a private school.
He calls it the Nerdy Boy School. And his parents have to use his college money.
Yeah, they have to use his college money, and he's in 9th grade.
Or they wanted to move with his sister, or with the his aunt. And then in the end, it was a really funny part. So Miss Rooney, she said like, you're pretty famous, class, this is, I quote from the book, class, this is Philip Malloy, who has just joined our school. Philip, you can sit over there. We were about to begin. In fact, we usually begin by singing the national anthem. Maybe you'd like to lead us in that. Philip, why are you crying? What's the matter? And then Philip says, I don't know the words.
So in the end, like he does not know the name.
So people think.
So that's a really good end. I think that's really funny.
Thank you, and be sure to watch our other shows.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Neta and Gaby
out.